Hello Rainbow, how are you? I'll do the sinking experience first. Here we go. How are you, Rainbow? For some of you that are wondering, I did a gameplay video earlier on Resident Evil 7 in VR. It's a really good game. I highly recommend it. You can play it in VR or ordinary, it's up to you.
Women and children.
Oh wow. This is exactly what you can experience on Titanic Vr, but you can experience the whole thing for full 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Surely they can see our rockets, sir.
If they can, they are not.
As quickly as you can. Aye, sir.
Yeah, I've been reading me Titanic book. My mum and my sister got me for my birthday. One about all three class sister ships: Titanic, Britannic, and Olympic. Forget the author of the book though. I'll have to double check on that later.
Women and children only.
I'm having a break from Resident Evil, to be honest. Been on it most of the day. I know I haven't been as active on YouTube as I usually am.
Without you, I need you.
It's going to be something, and then I'll get into the main game as well.
Daddy, I don't want to go without you.
Any men boarding lifeboats.
I'm sure there's other boats further down letting men board. Right, David, help your mother and sister board.
Yes, Dad.
I'm sorry, sir. Women and children only.
For God's sake.
He'll have to stay on board with the other men.
God's sake.
Do something, John.
Is there nothing you can do? My wife can't manage alone.
I'm afraid not, sir. Captain's orders.
Hey, the officers are letting the boys leave on the other side. You must have.
If I haven't mentioned it already, Titanic Animations is doing another real-time sinking of this ship. Just put it out there. So look out for that on his YouTube channel. But he's actually done... He's doing, like, real-time sinking animation work, modelling streams a lot at the moment. He's still working on it, pretty much. Hello to everybody that's new. If you haven't already, subscribe as well. Another Titanic VR stream as well. Thank you guys for 510 subscribers. Appreciate it. Molly Brown. Hitchens. He was the one that was at the wheel.
Emily, go. You have to go with your mother. Go.
Let me go with you.
No. We'll be alright. Be good, child.
We'll
see you soon.
It wouldn't have been easy that night. It would have been terrifying.
Time to go.
She must be terrified.
Oh, the poor thing.
There we go. This has to be my favourite game to play, really. I love it. It's a good game.
Emily. Bye, Marie.
Daddy!
There we go.
Sweetheart. They'll be
Oh,
fine.
you got him, man. Little monkeys, isn't he?
My daughter was the same growing up. Father's favourite.
Do you believe there's any real danger?
Oh no,
I'm
dear.
streaming at the
I saw men
moment.
locking the watertight doors as I left my cabin. I'm sure we will be back on board soon.
Hey, how do we get to the lifeboats?
He's gonna lose his hat in a minute.
Hey, how do we get to the lifeboats?
Oh
Whoa.
dear.
Do the steerage have their own boat?
There you go. There goes his
Well,
hat in the
there should be
ocean.
boats in the third-class decks, but I haven't seen any.
Surely there must be extra boats kept elsewhere. Otherwise, how will passengers leave the ship?
If I'm not...
How's your
I've just put this out there. Jacksepticeye played this as well.
The boat.
Swollen.
It's on video of it's on his YouTube channel. If you want to find it, just put Jacksepticeye Titanic VR. The video itself is about 27 minutes long. It is worth it. I watched it all the way through.
This type of adventure novel would best suit Colonel Gracie.
Amazing game.
Oh, I do
This
hope
is
Father is safe.
worth it.
Surely he'd be.
I wonder when Titanic Honor and Glory will do another stream.
This is not quite the ending to
I reckon
I was
about
expecting.
August, September, something like that. It really does depend when. They're still doing they're working on the update for the how do I put it? Demo 401, that's it.
Hold off!
I can't manage this boat with only one seaman.
We need another seaman down here.
Sailors aboard. Present yourself.
Oh, wow. This shit's
This boat
bit.
needs another hand
When
to
you're
carry a
doing
boat.
this,
I can row.
when you're in the lifeboat, this high from the water, you get the scale of how high the ship was. When this lifeboat's fully in the water, you get the full scale of how high the ship was.
Oh my goodness.
She was such a beautiful ship back in the day.
There.
This game's worth playing. It's available on
So
Steam
dreadfully cold tonight.
Almost there.
for you guys that are wondering.
Till
I
morning.
will do these a
Be
lot,
glad
these
you're
streams
in
as
here,
well.
Not up there.
Oh, oh, my lenses are getting dirty again.
This is his last journey commanding a ship.
Such a beautiful ship to retire.
Oh, wow.
There was a planned lifeboat drill this
Oh,
morning.
there was a planned lifeboat
Postponed it
drill.
so the captain could attend mass
Wondered
instead.
if actually.
Perhaps that explains why the sailors on the deck seemed almost unprepared when lowering this lifeboat.
And why our lifeboat has only 3 sailors.
Yes, this whole affair has been managed rather badly. I shall be making a complaint when we come
Oh,
aboard
no.
Titanic.
There we go.
Help! I'm trapped! Help! Help!
Oh my! That's exactly what I was saying.
Ready to release the ropes.
Crikey.
sir.
Hello, Chester Copperpot. So you lot's my sister's dog.
There's
Oh,
water
he's
coming
cute.
in.
Get that plug in.
He
The
was a
boat will
good
founder.
boy.
I have it.
You there, stand on that plug. Make ssure it doesn't come out.
Well,
Oh, is he?
Man the oars. We need to leave this ship. Her suction will pull us under.
Yeah. You can never get bored of this game, to be honest. How's your day been, Rainbow?
Pull. Put your backs into it.
We can help row.
No. The men will row.
I can steer the rudder so you can row.
You will not. Sit down.
Look, child. Look what I have. Friendly.
Oh, wow.
Not bite. Would you like to hold him? He's so soft. Can you look after him for me while we're on this boat?
This ship
Yes,
is
Mum.
beautiful.
I should have stayed on deck with Quig.
No, it was good of you to join us in the boat.
Quig wouldn't have allowed you to stay.
If there's any questions down in the chat you guys would love to ask, I'll totally up for it. I'm a wrestling trainee as well, so.
This is just a
Oh,
precaution.
wow.
This fog.
Bits of ice, as you can tell,
And no moonlight. Yes, it's hard to see anything tonight.
from when Titanic struck the iceberg.
see us approach.
Man, can you hold this, please?
Ah, much better. Thank you. Let's hope they see us.
It looks like some boats don't have their lanterns lit.
Stars. The sky is beautiful tonight.
This is awesome.
Look at them all around.
Are there any supplies in this boat?
Oh, you can see a
Nothing.
woman
No
standing
water,
on
no
the
bread,
edge.
no compass.
Any blankets?
I don't see any.
You
There
can
are
just
a few
about
here.
see the passengers
Yes, some
just
here too.
standing there doing nothing.
Officer!
Knowing if they're going to survive or not.
Get over there and start rowing.
I can't. I broke my arm. That's why I can't swim. Please, please, sir. Please stay. I'm begging you. I don't stand a chance up there.
Sit down then. You're lucky I haven't thrown you overboard.
Here you are. Thank you.
You are, madame.
Not bad,
Thank you,
not
Rex.
bad game.
Thank you.
Pretty awesome.
Thanks.
Best we keep that baby warm.
Are you warm enough, Emily?
Yes, Mum.
Such a
Precious child. They're always awful at that age.
Do you have children yourself?
Yes, my daughter is at our home in New York. I wonder if the others made it to the boats.
I hope they did. The boats must be all in the water by now.
Do you have family on board? No. Our colleagues in an out restaurant.
We were allowed to go up to the boats, but the men are being held in the second-class dining hall.
Oh, that's dreadful. Why aren't they allowed up to the boats? We have to wait until all the passengers have left the ship. I did see Mr. Mortier on deck, and the head chef, so they might have been out early. Oh, I hope so. The ship is listing quite badly now.
The lights don't seem to be getting closer. Perhaps they're just reflections on the water. No, they're definitely lights from another ship. We were signaling them earlier.
They look like stars.
Keep rowing towards the lights. Captain's orders.
You should assist us rowing. Allow one of the women to steer the boat. It's a perfectly calm night.
You row, sir. I will remain in command of this boat.
The women should be allowed to row.
No!
Rowing will keep us warm and we'll reach that ship.
In half the time.
I agree. The movement will warm us.
I am in charge of this boat. The women are not to row.
Why? Look at the angle of our ship.
But it's unsinkable. Surely?
She'll sink.
But the watertight doors should keep her afloat.
We only glanced the iceberg. Surely she isn't that damaged?
She'll founder. It's just a matter of time.
What about those not in lifeboats?
Bits of ice again. The funnel's about to collapse. Funnel's just collapsed.
No, Captain's orders were clear. We head towards that ship on the horizon. There go the boilers.
There's nothing we can do.
We must go back to the ship.
No! It's too late. Keep pulling! We must get to safety. Assumption.
Niels, deliver us from evil.
We must go back.
No, if we go back, they will swamp the boat.
People are dying.
You cannot leave them. Please go back.
There's nothing there but a lot of sticks.
People are still alive.
We aren't going back. That's final.
I hope you will be able to live with yourself after this.
What about Daddy?
And that was something else. That's what it would have been like that fateful night. Wouldn't have been easy. No, for the one of them. There we go. There we go. I did that mission in the last stream. Do it this one. If you guys have any questions, I'm totally up for it.
Radio check.
Crystal clear, Dr. Lynch.
Okay, making my way to the D-deck reception area now. I can access this through the forward grand staircase, right?
Yeah, marking it on your map now. You'll need to park off to the side of the staircase this time, leaving the opening clear.
On that night of April the 14th, we all, that is, the captain and officers, knew perfectly well that we were just about entering the region where ice might be sighted at that particular time of the year, and had taken all necessary precautions. We were steaming that night at a good 22 knots. At 10 o'clock, I was relieved as officer of the watch by Murdoch, W.M. Murdoch. Of course, he knew nothing of the death trap lying ahead of us, any more than I did. And so, 5 bells, 6 bells, and 7 bells went by. But barely 10 minutes had passed after the sound of the last bell when there were 3 sharp clangs on the crow's nest bell, followed by a cry from the lookout cage, "Ice right ahead, sir." Murdoch evidently saw the massive ice practically at the same time as the lookout men, and shouted, "Hard a starboard, full speed astern." Her bow swung a bit, but not enough, and she struck. She took the blow along her starboard side, masses of ice actually falling on the foredeck.
What's with the patches of damage on the deck? I thought it would all deteriorate at the same rate.
Those sections are deteriorating faster because of visitors to the site. Some people land their subs on deck, making it deteriorate faster.
Isn't conservation of this site meant to be important?
It is. It just took a while for people to realize what was causing the damage. No one lands
I'm
on
at the
wreck
staircase.
now.
Oh wait, aren't the subs supposed to be neutrally buoyant?
They are, but the scratching of the surface is what causes fast deterioration, not the weight. It's better to just not touch anything.
you sit with?
Not a bad area either. Not a bad area either, what do you guys reckon? Yeah, it is a beautiful ship. Oh, I love it. If you guys miss the stream at any point, I will allow you guys to rewatch it. I do agree on that one. She was such a beautiful ship as well. Is there any other rooms I need to look into? It was such a beautiful ship, and this game's mainly based on the wreck, but the Titanic Honor and Glory game will be based on real life events. It's the only closest you're going to get to knowing what the disaster was like, knowing what it was like on the maiden voyage of the ship. It's the only closest you're going to get, really. You will be able to meet real life passengers and crew. That's something else. My mum's in the garden. I'm not going to go on E deck. I'm not going to venture on like the cabins on E deck, 'cause I did that in the last stream. If you guys want to rewatch that stream, I do recommend it. I thank you guys so much for If you haven't already subscribed, I do recommend it. I will do these streams a lot now. I have got a wrestling show tomorrow in St Austell. Not a bad room. I'm not going to try and go in there, because I went in that room on the last stream as well. I'll try and do this one as a video for you guys. I'm not so sure. Not so sure about what to call it, but I have an idea. I have an idea what to call this video. Here we go. Not a bad area. It's actually a pretty good game. I do recommend it. Not a bad area. I've just seen the photos you sent me.
Have you? I can send you more later on if you want.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Just went to where Mum is, in the garden.
Oh, is she outside?
Mm-hmm.
Is she alright?
Mm-hmm.
I was worried about her, Cole.
There we go. Just checked my Pinterest as well. If you guys want to follow me on Pinterest, I will recommend it. I do have a Pinterest as well. If you guys have any questions at all about me wrestling at all, anything really, Titanic, anything that pops into your mind, don't be afraid. I don't mind. I know I've mentioned it earlier in the stream. Titanic Animations is working on real-time syncing. He's been doing a lot of modelling streams working on it, so I do recommend you checking him out. And plus THG, which stands for Titanic Honor and Glory. I'd recommend you checking them out. Or this game's about £15 as well on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation Store, and it's available on Steam as well. So is Britannic Patronus of the Mediterranean, which I recommend you guys checking out. There we go. Not bad area. I did the real-time, like the syncing experience earlier in the stream. If you guys missed that, go and check it out watch the repeat of this stream. If you missed it at any point, I do recommend it. We go. Just checking the chat quickly. I appreciate you guys. I'll try my best to squeeze a video in tomorrow, video or two, because there's a certain time I have to be at this. I think there's a show's at St. Austell. I'm gonna go into this room because I've got to be at St. Austell for the show about. I think it was about. It was about 6, I think. Something like that. Oh wow. Not bad area. If you guys have a question at all, I don't mind answering it. Could be anything really. Here we go. There we go. Whoa. This is gonna be worth it. I love these streams. Before I never really used to stream that much, but now I'm getting into the hang of streaming. This is something. I was just checking the chat quickly. Chat is okay and well. Not bad stream. I'm doing well. I love these streams. There we go. There we go, going down to probably B deck. We'll go straight down to D deck. I'm gonna go to D deck since I've gone on C deck. There we go. Not a bad game either. Oh wow. Here we go. I'm gonna go onto this deck and I'm going straight to D deck, hopefully. I might just have a good look at the ship, but it depends really. Thank you. Hello, mate. How are you? If there's any questions you guys want to ask, I don't mind. Oh, I'm okay now. I've got a wrestling show tomorrow in St. Austell. So, if you guys have any questions about Titanic or about the wrestling, I don't mind. My predictions for tomorrow. I know Aurora is defending a championship in a triple threat. I can see her winning that. And there's try to think. Jordan Sparks and Victor Brady versus who was it? I forget his name. I know what I mean. It's just my memory's memory's a bit pants. It was originally supposed to be Joe Costa, but he's injured, so it's going to be Cameron Braddon and what was this? And Steve Paul. So I reckon for that match, I don't know about, but it could. We could see we could see probably Steve Paul winning that, or House of Cards. Trying to think of anything else. I know Alexander Gray's wrestling tomorrow. Jacob Kitto, thank you so much. But as I said, my memory's pants. As I've probably already mentioned. My memory ain't brilliant, so I appreciate you reminding me. Yeah, it was Jacob Kitto. So I reckon Jacob Kitto could try and sneak a win, but it really does depend. I'll try and record some entrances, but I'm really sure yet. I've been doing YouTube since 2015. Been on YouTube for about 6 years. Oh, that's a good question, really. That is a really good question. My brother's finishes the spear. He'll probably end up pinning me on that one, but he hasn't. To be honest, I don't think he's won a match yet. I don't think. Well, I've made a couple of appearances. He's made more appearances than I have. But my finish the stunt. My finish was the stunner. So probably ALT. Oh, that's what I would say anyway. Oh, hang on. Here we go. That's great to hear. Thank you so much. I remember now. Yeah, it was nice to meet you as well. I appreciate that, mate. It's an honour, an absolute honour. As I've already mentioned, I've been doing YouTube since 2015. 25th of December is when I officially started. My interest in Titanic started way before YouTube. It was James Cameron's Titanic that started it as well. So tomorrow's show's going to be brilliant. I'm looking forward to it. Josh Kinver's coming back to Reach as well in July. Josh Kinver's been with Reach before. He's coming back. That's a good decision. Whoa. I did the sinking experience earlier in the stream as well. I've watched it so many times. There's other Titanic movies. There's A Night to Remember. Barry Medley was in the Rumble. If I'm right, he was in the one that Brawl in the Guildhall this year as well. So yeah, he was in the Rumble. He was in the Rumble as well. There we go. This game's about not bad. It's about £15. This one. You get the Rector, long or short version, depending on which one you go for. Plus, on top of that, you have this as well. Yeah, I know what you mean. That was something else. That was one of the, one of me favourite moments is making my debut. I just went in there and gave about, I think I'm right when I say there's about 6 or 7 people a stunner. And then it was Carl Parker that got me eliminated. It was an amazing match. I'm with you 100% on that one. It was amazing. I was entrance number 13 for you lot that are wondering. My mum loved it. I wish you guys could see my mum's reaction. Flaming hell, she absolutely loved it. It was something else. It was worth it as well. I'm seeing that now. You never know. I would never say never. In the words of one of the, well, it's like I said, you never say never. You might at some stage. It really does depend. To be honest, since me and my brother have never made a faced off in like an altercation match sort of thing in a wrestling match, but we were both in the Rumble, I'll give you that, but we never actually proper fought each other, if you get what I mean. So I'd never say never. Oh wow. The best spot would have to be Well, that's a really good question as well. It would have to be attempting the up and over. The once I was trying the up and over with someone running straight through, if you know what I mean. I did the up and over, smacked on the apron and landed on the floor. I remember that as well. I don't know if you were there for that, but that day, but I was doing the up and over, running towards the turnbuckle, grabbing onto ropes, kicking my legs up in the air, and I went flying over the turnbuckle, hitting the apron, landed on the floor. Luckily, I didn't get hurt. I was completely okay. It would have to be that, and I got the hang of it in the end. I could do the up and over onto the apron, so that would have to be that. I got the hang of it. I started in 2018, so I was literally there on day one when wrestling training started at Reach as well. You know that in Plymouth, how do I? That shop in the corner, whatever it's called. I was trying to think. Yeah, that's it. That's where training started. That's where training started originally. And then it moved from there to the where racing training is now, so part of the exercise, we used to have to set the ring up under 30 minutes. If we didn't get that done in under 30 minutes, we'd have to do 100 burpees. And I'm not kidding either. Yeah, that's what I was talking about as well. We did that as part of the exercise at the Brickfield. If we didn't finish building it under some amount of time, we would literally have to do 100 burpees. And then taking a bump in the ring for the first time. It's not like a trampoline. That's one way of putting it. Well over 100, put it that way. Well over 100. That's how many burpees we had to do. You can probably see my reaction now. Literally, I was so flipped. I was like, freaking, how many more burpees am I gonna do? I did spot on about. I got to about 10. I was like, that's it, I'm done. But I kept going. Never give up. In the words of John Cena. Speaking of John Cena, he's returning soon. Glastonbury starts soon as well. Sammy Guevara's turned heel. That don't surprise me at all. We all kind of saw it coming, didn't we? We did well over 100 burpees as well. You can probably see my reaction, yeah, no. Freaking hell, I was so flaming tired as well. Yeah, something like that, anyway. So, yeah. Something like that. Also, Titanic Honor and Glory have got a YouTube channel, which I totally recommend you checking them out. They're recreating this ship, but it's going to be based on actual events. It's the only closest you're going to get to knowing what the disaster was like. You'll get to witness the entire thing, including the voyage. So I totally recommend you checking them out. They do have a Facebook fan page as well. Titanic Honor and Glory do. And which is called Titanic. If you go to their Facebook fan page, they do have a Facebook fan page as well. And Twitter, social, you get the idea. Um, I've done the Stern mission on this game. You get to see the full scale of the engines that powered Titanic through the ocean. Blaming hell, they're big. They're a lot bigger than you think. When you're seeing videos of, like, photos of them, oh, they don't look that big. But when you're seeing the full scale in VR, it was bigger than you think. Oh, that's a really good question. After Alexander Gray, I would probably say, I wouldn't be so sure, but I was hoping it would be Jacob Kitto, because I think he's held like an official reach title yet, has he? I'm not so sure if he's held the reach belt at all yet. Well, I'm not sure if he has. I would want to see Jacob Kitto as champion at some stage. You never know, really. Plus, I think there's the... Isn't there the Southwest Rumble type match as well, if you know what I mean? Or is that at the next show after that? I forget, I'm losing track of... I know there's the Southwest Championship match as well. There we go. So yeah, I would love to see Jacob Kitto as champion, reach champion. Okay, thank you for letting me know. I appreciate that. My memory is not brilliant, I'm being honest. I'm really forgetful. There we go. Yeah, it's going to be a great show. If I haven't mentioned it already, I'm going on a ghost hunt on the 28th of October this year at St. Brivel's Castle, and that is in it'll take me and my mum about 3 hours to get there. And the entire castle, all the rooms, everything is legit haunted. So I'll be sleeping in the haunted room. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That is not far away now you mention it. That's only October the 28th. Plus there's the so it's going to be a great ghost hunt. I'm looking forward to it. The ghost hunt's going to be with Paranormal Emporium. The leader of the group is Jesse Hawkins, aka Jesse King. He's a really nice person. I'm friends with him on Facebook as well. He did a stream on TikTok of the ghost hunt at it as well. So I had an itch for a minute then. So apparently, from what I've heard, there's an aggressive Spirit at the Castle. So, so if you haven't checked out the TikTok, I recommend it for you guys who are into that sort of thing. I'm looking forward to that ghost hunt as well. Plus there's the Titanic Exhibition Museum coming to Exeter. I want to go to that as well, but I don't know when my mum's going to book the tickets and that. So, you'll see a piece of the actual Titanic as well as artifacts recovered from the wreck site. So it's going to be an amazing ghost hunt as well. As I've already mentioned, it will take us, me and my mum, 3 hours to get there. I did go on the ghost hunt last year in June, I believe, which was the Mistley Woods, and that was, it was some experience. I actually came face to face with a full body apparition of a spirit, which was, I reckon it was Matthew Hopkins, which is the Witchfinder General. I don't know if there's, there we go. He was paid to go hunting for witches. So there's soldiers that haunts the grounds as well. 2 soldiers. Here we go. Just gonna go to D-Deck a moment. So it's gonna be something.
Right, I'm at D-Deck.
We're at D-Deck.
Great. The area in front of you is the reception area. Head forward and you'll find a grand piano on the port side.
Is that what I'm photographing?
Yeah, an American historian is writing about Titanic's musicians and wants a clear photograph.
And as well, Titanic on Glory recreated the dining saloon, which is located straight down there. We're going to take a photo. We're just going to locate the grand piano, which is this beauty right in front. It's not the only grand piano that was on the Titanic.
Can't believe this survived.
It survived as well.
It's beautiful, isn't
in good
it?
condition.
Like something out of a film.
Yeah, we've got to take a photo of it.
I think this is the first room Henderson would have seen when he boarded.
Did you want to take a minute to look around?
Yeah, can I?
Of course. The next task is the recovery in the Turkish baths. So head down the grand staircase
as
when
well,
you're finished.
they've nicknamed the... try to remember...
Alright, I'm ready.
The
Turkish
ROV
baths
on
are at
this
the bottom
game,
of the staircase, right?
which we're going to recover. They've named it Paxton, named in honour of Bill Paxton, the actor, which was in James Cameron's Titanic. A bit about Bill Paxton: he was going in for surgery. He never came out. He never came out of the operating room.
I'm in the baths now. I can see the ROV here pinned under a pipe.
You can just...
Great. You'll need to get into position and attach
Done.
the flotation. Okay.
Hey, it's working. The pipe is lifting.
Great. When the
There you
pipe's
go.
completely lifted, you can
Nicknamed
attach your
it
hook
Paxton.
and drag the ROV out of here.
It's nice
Right.
fitting tribute to him as well. Oh, blimey out. Wrong button. Wrong button. There we go.
Ah, I think the motor failed. My arm's not responding.
Oh, there
Is
we
everything
go.
else okay? Is the line attached?
Yeah, everything else is
Alright.
operational, and the line's still connected.
Okay, we'll fix the arm when you're back on the surface. But for now, you'll have to be extra cautious. You need to drag the ROV back out to the grand staircase. The extra weight is going to make your controls tricky.
Good
No,
point.
you're not
no.
wrong there. Predator's really struggling. I'll need to use my other arm until we get this damaged one replaced.
Oh,
This is going to be
bugger.
difficult.
Just take it nice and slow.
Am I towing this thing all the way back to the sub?
No, we've an easier way to get out of the wreck. Let me know when you're at the staircase.
Would be a tricky operation trying to recover an abandoned ROV. Retrieving a ROV, that is. You know what I mean. Whoa. This is something else. When you're trying this in VR, it's a whole nother experience. Whoa.
I'm at the staircase again.
Ah, done it again. I'm always doing that.
Okay.
Hang on a moment. Here we go.
Now what?
Now remove the hook and let it float straight up to the surface. The other diving team will be able to track it and pick it up.
There she goes. Should I follow it up?
No, we aren't finished down here yet.
What's left to do?
Blimey now.
We need to collect the gear we left in the Turkish baths.
The flotation gear?
Yeah, it's too expensive to leave down here.
No,
you
I've
need
got to
to deflate
retrieve
the
the
balloon and
flotation
remove
gear.
it from the pipe.
So I really enjoy these streams with you guys.
All done. I'm heading back up.
Great, see you soon. I'll get the lab ready to repair Predator.
I think we're just about done now. We're just about done. I'm just making my way back up the grand staircase. Hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out.